Alright, good. Live. Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome to the finale of SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated Revisit. So, last time we did SpongeBob's Dream. Got all of the socks, and all of the golden spatulas, and then we went back to downtown Bikini Bottom in order to get this golden spatula for the cruise bubble. And now we're gonna read details. Fodder. Nifty electrical touch attack. Not tall enough to ride most roller coasters, but more vicious than a pack of rabid clams. Has the most vicious smack attack, hands down. Expert foot masseur, lemon squeezer, and does delightful hand puppet shows. Annoying missile attack. Likes to throw tantrums and other various military-grade ordnance. Not terribly friendly. Bot follow you. Go boom. This is just the bot to get for the friend you like least. Oh, I didn't even read. G-Love. Chuck. Bomb Bop. Arf. This here's one main varmint. Packs 45 caliber cat crusher. Most powerful doghouse made. Hammer. Impressive meat byproduct attack. Smarter than it looks. Goes well with broccoli and a nice Chianti. Silence of the Lambs. That's a classic movie. And a nice Chianti. Monsoon. Shocking electrical attack. Rather sensitive. Reads poetry, likes plants, and enjoys zapping wandering denizens. Tublet. Comes in 3s or in 6-packs with coupon. Inexplicable jello attack. Stays crunchy even in milk. Bzzzt bot. Lemon scented gamma ray attack. Somewhat unpredictable. Borrows money without returning it. Blasts things at random. Arf dog. Pesky little critter. Bites the hand that feeds it. Impressive array of tricks. Fetching sponges, chasing squirrels, spontaneously combusts. Interesting that it says sponges and squirrels, but not... It says nothing about starfish. Does it appear in a level that Patrick appears in? Yes, the Murmelair. The Murmelair. I'm pretty sure that's where it originated, and that's a SpongeBob and Patrick level. Does it appear in a level where Sandy's in it? That Sandy's in? Let's see. It is not in Rock Bottom, so not there. It is not in Sand Mountain. Does it appear in the Dutchman's Graveyard? I don't think so. I don't remember seeing one in the Dutchman's Graveyard. It doesn't appear in SpongeBob's Dream. I don't think it appears in the Dutchman's Graveyard. Because Arf, I don't think Arf appears in the Dutchman's Graveyard, and Arf Dog shows up wherever Arf does. So, interesting. It's interesting that it mentions Sandy when I'm pretty sure it never appears in a level that Sandy is in. It only ever appears in levels that SpongeBob and Patrick are in. Never ones with Sandy. Tartar. Uncanny flying tartar sauce attack. Smells somewhat better than stale fish. Sleepy time. Mostly harmless unless woken. Somewhat moody. Likes to express himself by blasting everything in sight or finger painting. Slick. Disgusting oil blob attack. Doesn't wear underwear or bathe very regularly. Just the kind of robot your mother warned you about, kids. Chompbot. Somewhat unstable critter. Beware his stinky doggy breath. Likes to chew toys, random citizens, and mimes. Plankton. 1% evil, 99% hot gas. Plankton is the finest model citizen I know. He likes helping people, singing, hacking computers. Never mind that last bit. Plankton's the best. So yeah, you notice that a lot of these entries make the robots sound not that bad. And then here at the very end, it's revealed it's because Plankton hacked the computer and altered what they all say. So,
roll, roll, roll the sponge.
So here we've got different tikis. Tubelet concept art. Mermalaire. Slick concept art. Sleepy Time concept art. Oh, spoilers! Moonsoon concept art. Robot Squidward concept art. Sand Mountain concept art. More spoilers. Kelp Forest concept art. That's the sliding cave from... Pretty sure that's the sliding cave from Jellyfish Fields. Pretty sure that top one is the... No? I think that is still Jellyfish Fields. It looks, at first glance, it reminds me of the Crystal Caves in Kelp Forest. But I think it is... Well, no. Maybe not. It's either the Crystal Caves in Kelp Forest, or it's the cave in Jellyfish Fields. The bottom one The bottom one, there's definitely one from rock bottom there. I'm pretty sure this is the Crystal Caves from Kelp Forest. I'm pretty sure both the top one and the bottom one. Yeah, that's the jellyfish fields. Crystals can kind of throw you off, but the Crystal Caves don't have those little volcanoes. Arfbot concept art. Bizzbot concept art. The flying zapper. Chuck concept art. Flying cow, dehydrated SpongeBob. The different bus stops where you change characters concept art. Robot Sandy. King Jellyfish. The Flying Dutchman. Prawn. And Robot Patrick. Industrial Park concept art. Tiki platform. Yeah, in the old game, what it looks like there at the bottom, that's what it used to look like. They changed it to where it actually has like a slot for the tikis to go onto. And that's it. And there we go. And look at that. 98 golden spatulas.
Bubble power! Wow! Too pretty. Can't take it. I love opening presents.
There we go. This is the last time I'm going to destroy everything in Bikini Bottom. Alright. Alright, I just want to show you guys how many shiny objects you can actually get if you destroy everything. And then I need to go to Goo Lagoon so I can show you the absolute best way to farm for shiny objects. And there we go. That's 1,000. That's 1,205 shiny objects. So I have every shiny object in the game. Well, not every shiny object. I have every golden spatula in the game, as well as every sock and every other collectible. Like, all of it is done. So I'm gonna switch over to here. All right. And there we go. So you'll notice I had 1,205. I earned 1,040 from that. So I'm gonna save. Now I'm gonna die. And it's gonna revive me here. So I destroy that. I destroy that.
You've just met the Spongeinator.
Destroy that.
Kerplooey!
Destroy that.
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go.
Destroy that guy. And then over here and destroy this.
I love opening presents.
And there we go. Easy.
They serve food here, yes, but they don't serve love. Cha-ching!
All right. $3,525 shiny objects. All right. Now that I've shown off all that, what time are we at? We are at 19 minutes. Let's do this.
Look at that guy. With that big square head and those short shorts. That's the most hideous thing I've ever seen.
Wait, that hideous thing looks like me.
I always knew SpongeBob would be the death of me.
Jumpin' jelly beans? A robot SpongeBob.
There's definitely something funny going on here. And I don't mean you. Something else funny. Oh, Plankton! You're behind all this, aren't you?
Yes, yes, it was me all the time. Behold, the Duplicatotron. I registered the name, so don't even think of ripping me off. With this, I can make a robot copy of anyone. I was going to make an army of loyal robots that would obey my every command.
But they're running amok!
I forgot to set the switch to obey Plankton. Ugh. But now that Daddy's home, I can fix that! What's wrong now? It should be working! It is working! They're obeying me! I knew I shouldn't have made a copy of myself, but I'm just so cute. You've interfered with my plans for the last time. SpongeBob, meet SpongeBob.
Hi, how do you do? Allow me to introduce my friends, Patrick, Sandy.
Enough! Prepare to meet your doom!
Alright.
Great Barrier Reef!
SpongeBob, to
It
mission
looks
control.
like
The launch
SpongeBob
is a
has an
go.
opportunity here. Suck it to him, SpongeBob. It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. That's the ticket, and the robot is down. Ow!
I
guess
feel like a new
SpongeBob won't be
sponge.
winning that way. That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
There we go.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. Suck it to him, SpongeBob. It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. Suck it to him, SpongeBob. It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. Suck it to him, SpongeBob. And the robot is down.
Coming at ya!
It looks like SpongeBob has an
All right.
opportunity here. Suck it to him, SpongeBob.
Okay.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. The robot's just too big for a direct attack like that. Nice move by SpongeBob. This match is just about over. It looks like
hello to
SpongeBob
my
has an
Alright.
bubble
opportunity
friend.
here. That's the ticket.
Boom. One left. Come on. There we go.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. That's the ticket.
And there we go. That's 99.
No, you don'ts are destroying my beautiful bride. We were supposed to get married next week.
Did he say married?
I'll repair you, baby.
I'm shrinking!
No, Patrick. I think the robot is getting bigger!
SpongeBob, he just flew into your head!
Well, then I'm going to follow him into my head. I mean, into my robot version's head. Which is like my head, but bigger and more metallic.
Will you go already?
Here I come, robot plankton!
This is just getting too weird for me.
Nice. And here we go.
Take that!
Come on. Come on. There we go. That's one down.
Bubble power! Ow!
Come on! Ugh.
It shines.
Okay.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory. SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go.
All right. Okay. There we go.
I did it!
Okay.
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go. Strike!
Okay.
Coming at ya!
Almost done. One more. Come on. I'm done! That's 100!
SpongeBob, you did it!
What'd he do?
What? Oh, yeah. All my plans ruined! That does it. I'm becoming a lawyer. You haven't defeated me yet. I still have lots of robots all over Bikini Bottom. I'll summon them all, and then we'll see. Uh-oh. I'll destroy you. You'll destroy me. I'll destroy you. I'll destroy you twice as hard. Oh yeah? I'll destroy you plus one. Well, I'll destroy you plus infinity. Shut up, you stupid robot. Who are you calling stupid? I went to community college, you oversized coffee grinder. Oh yeah? I'll show you. Come here and fight like a mono.
Well, Plankton, I hope you learned your lesson.
Oh, I certainly did. Next time I'll get it right.
Ouch! We won! Who wants to get ice cream?
I do! I do!
Need I remind you all that there are still robots out there making a mess of Bikini Bottom?
Sandy is right.
Well, I thought she was a squirrel.
I'm being punished. I don't know for what, but I'm being punished.
There's still work to be done out there. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy wouldn't stop, and neither will I. We can't rest until Bikini Bottom is safe.
And there we go. Yeah! 100% reward.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Absorbent and yellow and porous is he. If none of the nonsense be something
This is actually a pretty good 100% reward. It's not much. It's just a short little cutscene of all the character models singing and dancing to the SpongeBob theme song, but you know, I still like it. It's not much as far as a 100% reward goes, but I still enjoy it.
I'm rollerific.
And here we go.
Oh, sparkly!
There we go. All right. Okay. So there is a way to get... Okay. So my only goal here in this area is to get all the shiny objects. There we go. All right. Almost done. Thanks for playing. And there we go. That's it.
I love opening
I
presents.
want to fill up my,
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
I want to see about filling up my health and destroying everything one more time. I got nothing else to do, and we're at what time? We're at 38 minutes. So we got time to spare. All right. I don't really know where I can... Thank you! Good. Dying is the easiest way. Yes.
It shines.
Now that I'm back at full health, I can just focus on destroying everything. And while I destroy everything, I might as well just mention what I think about the game. So when I played this back when I first played this, I was left with not the best impression. But it was mostly due to the fact that throughout my time trying to 100% the game before, I kept running into glitches, where like I'd have to revert back to a previous save, and because some of my progress wouldn't save, and then at one point while I was grinding up in order to afford all of Mr. Krabs' spatulas, my file got corrupted. my game file got completely corrupted and I had to start over from scratch. And, like, I even made a big deal about it when it happened. And talked about how incredibly frustrating it was. And that really hindered my enjoyment.
My little bubble friend.
Like, that seriously hindered my enjoyment of the game. So, but it's gone through a few updates since then. The jump wall timing is a bit better now. It's not, you don't start falling instantaneously. You're actually given a second. You're not given much time, and it's still technically not enough. It's technically still not enough for the one platforming challenge that's here in the Dutchman's Graveyard. But you can easily mitigate that by just jumping on the platforms. You can just jump on the platforms. You don't need to, you know, wall jump off of them. So it's not that bad.
Bubble power! Kabam!
But, now that I've come back to the game, has my opinion of this changed? Yes. Yes, I do believe it has. Because ultimately, I do think that this game fixes, like, every problem that the original had. And granted, there weren't a ton of problems the original had. Like, the original is a fantastic game. But there were some flaws. It did have flaws. It is not a completely flawless game.
I love opening presents.
Here we go.
SpongeBob to mission control, the launch is a go.
And there we go. All right. But yeah, so this game did fix a lot of the issues that I had with the original. Like, it fixed Kelp Forest. That is the biggest thing. It fixed the Kelp Forest, and it fixed some of the more challenging platform segments in the Dutchman's Graveyard. And it fixed there's one sliding segment in Sandy's Dream where you're just sliding up a spiral, and towards the top, the platform in the original gets so incredibly thin. So incredibly thin. And, like, you have to be, like, pixel perfect and turn at the exact perfect pixels in order to avoid falling off. Oftentimes, when I got to that section, I would just jump and use Sandy's lasso to get back onto the platform, and then jump again, and just keep doing that, and that's how I would get up. But they extended the platform a bit in that little section. Like, it's small details like that I notice as someone who has played the original a ton. Like, I grew up with the original. So this is coming from someone who grew up playing the original, who notices a lot of these slight changes. And of course, you know, major changes like the kelp forest and making the final boss fight against Robot Plankton a lot easier, because the window of opportunity you have to attack him is much larger in the remake than it is in the original. In the original, you have like less than 2 seconds. You have less than 2 seconds. Like, I want to say like maybe a second and a half to hit him with a cruise bubble before he starts firing on you again. It is incredibly difficult, and he is constantly moving. Constantly moving. He doesn't move slowly, he moves fast. He never once stops. Like here in the remake, you saw he was moving rather slowly, and he would stop. And he would stop. So they made it so much easier. They made that boss fight so much easier than it was in the original. And I very much appreciate that, because at the end of the day, this is supposed to be a kid's game. This is supposed to be a game that kids can enjoy and beat. And I can tell you, like, I was a kid playing the original, and I almost never beat the game. I would beat Robot SpongeBob, and I would get so frustrated fighting Robot Plankton that I would just give up and just say, you know what, I don't care. And heck, half the time I wouldn't even do Kelp Forest. I would skip Kelp Forest entirely because I hated that. I hated that level. But they fixed it. They fixed all of the major problems that the original had. They improved upon the original game, and yes, yeah, the multiplayer is disappointing. It was fun playing the multiplayer when it first came out, with Queen Haiku, but I honestly have no interest in playing it again. I have no interest in doing the multiplayer again. Because it's very mindless. It's just a very mindless mook rush, and that's all it is the whole time. So it's just, I really do wish that we had gotten what was promised to us when this game was announced. We were promised the Robot Squidward boss fight as it was supposed to be. We were promised the original version of Patrick's Dream, and we were promised Glove World. Glove World was originally supposed to be a level in Battle for Bikini Bottom. There was even concept art for it, and we were supposed to get that. We were supposed to get the original version of Patrick's Dream. We were supposed to get a brand new level and the Robot Squidward boss fight. Now, the version of Patrick's Dream that we see in both the original and in the remake, that would still be there. That was still going to be there, but they were also going to have like the original concept of Patrick's Dream be a thing. Like potentially. What I thought they were going to do.
Roll the sponge.
What I initially thought they were going to do is I thought they were going to have something like over here. Like they would extend this out. Like maybe extend the road so that it goes out behind the theater. And have just a small circular area with like 3 locations. There's a new there's the new level on the right, another dream circle like here. But Patrick is in the middle of it, and he's dreaming. And then directly in front of you would be the entrance to some lab, some kind of lab where robot Squidward would be. Like, just add all three together, and that would give you another 10 golden spatulas. So you would have 110% completion by doing that. That's what I originally thought they were going to do. But unfortunately, the developers of this game were rushed to push this out as soon as possible because Nickelodeon wanted this game to be out in time to promote the SpongeBob movie that was coming out at the time, Sponge on the Run. They wanted it to come. They wanted it to come out to promote that. However, that movie got delayed. That movie got delayed by a year. But this game wasn't delayed. So unfortunately, we never got Glove World or the original version of Patrick's Dream. There are references to Patrick's Dream in the multiplayer. There's a huge chunk of the islands that you go to in the multiplayer are dessert themed, and Patrick's Dream was going to be very much about like desserts. And it was going to be there was going to be Goofy Goober was supposed to be there originally. To kind of tie into the movie. We kind of got like the look of how that was gonna be in SpongeBob Squarepants, the movie, the video game. We kind of got that. There was a level in that game where you're driving around chasing after Goofy Goober, and like the whole level is like candy coated. So we kind of got an idea of what that level would have looked like in that game. And then as far as the Glove World level goes, we did get to see what that would have looked like in the Cosmic Shake. So they did bring that concept back for that game. So we have gotten it. We have gotten the stuff that we're missing from this game in other games, but it still would have been nice to see it in this game. But that said, what would I give this? What grade would I give this? I would absolutely give it a better grade than I gave it last time. I don't know if I gave grades back then. I think that was before I started giving grades. But this is absolutely a fantastic remake, and I feel like not enough people give it credit. I feel like too many people decided to hate on this game when there's a ton that this game does really well. Like, it improves upon the original. It fixes every problem the original had. Yes, do you miss out on some of the smaller details? Yes. Like, how you can go through all of... how in the original you could just wander through Patrick's Dream and go in a big... and just kind of, like, go in a big circle. Everything would just repeat. The whole... his whole dream area would just repeat if you kept going in a straight line. And then in Sandy's Dream, the clouds were shaped like Texas in the original. So, like, little details like that. It's little... And then, like, dialogue details. Like, the camera zoom in when Miss Puff is talking, saying, "Don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answer to." Like, there was a camera zoom in the original that is absent in the remake. So yeah, there are little details like that that are missing here. But at the end of the day, those are little details. The game is not the game is not dependent on those tiny details in order to work. Because even without those little details, this game still holds up. This remake absolutely holds up, and I absolutely would prefer to play this over the original. For the main reason being that it fixed every problem the original game had. It improved upon the original game, which is what a remake is supposed to do. It fixed the issues and improved upon what worked. So, as far as a remake goes, I'd say this is one of the better remakes. Do I have my slight issues with it and slight grievances? Yes. But at the end of the day, I do think that this is a fantastic remake. And I absolutely will be coming back to this game more often than the original. So for that reason, I think I will give it... I'll give it an A. Not an A+, not an A+, but I will give it an A. A 95%. So there we go. Got an A grade. In any case, that's gonna do it for this episode. And this playthrough. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz. Friday I will be starting. No, I'm not gonna start a new playthrough. I still have to finish my Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm game. I almost forgot. So Friday I'm gonna be continuing to do Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. I'm gonna do that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. On Friday it's going to be 11 a.m. Saturday and Sunday 8 a.m. all Eastern Standard Time. So, with that said, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone!